Good morning, good morning, good morning. Lisa here. This is Lisa 6 and 3, and here is God's strength for you and me this day. Our scripture reading is coming from Mark 5. I'm going to start at verse 32. And he looked around to see her who had done this thing. But the woman, fearing and trembling, knowing what had happened to her, came and fell down before him and told him the whole truth. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction." My God. And he said to her, "Daughter, your faith has made you well. Go in peace and be healed of your affliction." This is the story of the woman with the issue of blood. We know she heard Jesus was coming through. It was a crowd of people, and she made her way to Jesus Christ. And she said, "If I could just touch the hem of his garment." Her faith told her. She had heard enough about what Jesus had done. She hadn't even experienced Jesus at this point. She heard enough about what he has done. Y'all know, sometimes you can get a job based or in a position or opportunity to do something based on what someone heard about you, not about what you did that they saw you do, but just by hearing something about you will open a door for you. Okay, that's for somebody today. But let's get back to the story of the woman with the issue of blood. So she got herself to Jesus. She touched the hem of his garment. Jesus felt the virtue go out of him, and he asked his disciples, "Who touched me?" And they tried to be all smart. "What do you mean, Jesus? Who touched you? All these people here?" He said, "No, no, 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 no. There was something special about that touch." And she said, "I touch you, Father." And she explains to him what's going on. And he said, "Because now," I don't want to put words into the Bible, but I'm just creating a little scenario here. "Because you pressed your way, because your faith said, I know what this man can do. I've heard what he's done for others, and he can do it for me too." And he said to her, "Daughter," because of her faith in him, he called her daughter, not woman. Now she started out as a woman, but she ended a daughter of the kingdom. My God, for without faith it is impossible to please the Lord. So she pleased the Lord by showing her faith. My God, today he says, "Your faith has made you well." It's not even because you touched me. I don't have any oil beside me, but I do have a communion cup. I take communion every morning. Why? Because I'm believing in the body. My body is healed. His stripes were for me, for my hand and for my feet and everything else that's going on that I don't even know about. And this communion reminds me of the blood that he died for, that he shed for my sin. And he said, "It's your faith that made you well. Now go," he said, "and be healed of your affliction." Go and be healed. While she was leaving him, she was still yet being healed. Here's our strength today. Let your faith be put in action by pressing your way to the Lord. Remember, it is impossible to please him without faith. So put some feet to your faith. And even if you got to crawl, move it, move it, move it, move it. Move your faith today. And Jesus will say, "Your faith made you well." This has been Lisa with Lisa 6 and 3. Y'all go make it a wonderful day. And I will see you tomorrow morning. Be blessed.